plugging all the back rows. We got about 460 acres of beans done. Switching over to corn. Switching the planter over, cleaning everything out. Tanks are empty.
So what do you want to take all those off?
Yeah, then we can blow. Then I'll just set it down here quick.
And we'll
blow some seed through. Whatever. There shouldn't be much, right? If any.
Okay. So take them all off.
And then we can put them back.
Taking off all the vac hoses. This is what brings seed down to the row meters themselves. We'll run the planter, blow those out. Harrison's balling it up. So is Claire. Oh, baller. Both of you say welcome back to Wagner Family Farms.
Welcome back to Wagner Family Farms, Garrett.
We're live again.
We're live.
They just keep on rolling. So these little plugs go right up to the meter. Spin those on just like the hoses go on. Just like so. It's not abundantly clear why we're doing this. This planter is a 15-inch planter, 15-inch beans. These back rows, normally it's 30-inch, 30 to 30, but this makes it 15. These are 30 to 30, so then they come down and it's 15 inches for beans. Pretty easy to get at these when they're up, but the back center section does not lift like the rest of them do. That's a little bit different process. We'll show you that in just a second. Any words of wisdom, Harrison? No, nothing? You watch the Twins play baseball, or you watching anything right now?
Baseball.
Baseball? All right, there you go. This little agitator strip's got to be switched over for between corn and beans. You smooth the bean ones, and then the corn's got little bubbled ones, bubbled ridges on them. And they're a bugger to get out of there. About make your fingers bleed. Just purged all the brush belt cartridges, get all the seed out of there. That's the #1 reason those go bad and get replaced, is the seed gets stuck in there and warps them. Yep, stuff came out. You ran it about 3 times, 2-3 times. Yep, stuff came out. Oh, and little miss can't go anywhere without the Ranger. Hi, Stella. She just crawled right underneath. It's cool under there, I guess. Dumping the seed back in the tender. We'll probably put it back in a Pro Box, and then probably have bags of corn, or maybe a box of corn, I don't even know. Do an 80 and a quarter of corn, hopefully before it gets real crummy again. Monday, Tuesday, looks like there's chances of rain. It's gonna be cold again, really cold by next weekend.
In the past, you've not put them on.
A time or two, yeah.
So you saw the wings obviously fold up, but they don't in the center section here. They're right on here. And this little tool here that hurts you apparently.
Hit the crazy bone.
Hits your crazy bone. And we're gonna see how strong Dad is here.
What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with
we got the labor. Well, we're the deciders, Michael and I. You guys have said you want us to make the decisions. You're just the cheap labor now. See, look at that. Just that easy.
That little spring.
Well, you took it, by the way. So you're the one that went all gung ho with this. You didn't even. I offered.
No, you're the cameraman.
I offered.
You're the cameraman. I understand. You know I'm just kidding.
I know. Yep. I know.
You just flip it to the opposite side. What's that? Yeah. No, it's opposite. That's to push it down when you.
You have to lift it up and out of there?
You put it on the other side of the bar of the spring-loaded deal.
Oh.
It's all about leverage. This tool here is.
Yep. And actually, you can go in.
Oh, it's right there.
Yep, it sits in that little crate.
Like this.
And that keeps that moving
All around that
Sometimes I do feel like I'm worthless just holding the camera, but none of them have ever really offered to take the camera, so there's that too. Oh, hey, now Dad wants the camera.
Yeah, I'll show you. Show you where the camera goes.
Yeah.
Shine, Garrett.
Hey, this is a family channel.
Fans would like to know how to change grease gun.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Probably a lot of people have the automatic, and we're just old school.
But
over here.
even an automatic one, you fill the thing, change things. So you take that. There's that one empty. Pull this out of your pocket. You always have one of them.
Is there an airlock or something in that?
Yeah, there will be. Well, you can do it that way. Or
You gotta keep showing the people. Keeps
Okay.
walking away from me.
well, there was another distraction here. So you take that. Pull that off. Screw this back on. A lot of times, but if you just, even if you loosen the can or the barrel up, Michael. And before I do that all the way, I let that go. I think you get most of the air out of it, man. Let's see if it goes right away. Yep. And then just finish tightening it. I guess I have. And you always tell how much grease is in it by that. As it uses the grease, the spring keeps moving it up in there.
And then learn how to fill grease again?
Yep.
And the world.
Showed Michael even. There you go. How to change.
Well, I'm gonna go to church.
Okay, I might get it here.
Tell everyone about your custom modification to 95 series planners.
Well, the height switch is right behind here, and you can see in just 450 acres of no-till, that row hits there and shines the paint up. The only one of these four, and that's where John Deere decided to put the lift switch. If they'd had to switch over here, it wouldn't have been a problem, or either one of those, but they put it right here, and it doesn't take long, and it goes up and the stalks unplug the height switch, and then you have to have zip blocks and everything else on it. Well, I put this on, that deflects the stalks so they don't go up and hit the switch and unplug it. So should patent that. Sell them to everybody that buys a John Deere 1795 at no-till.
Heard it here.
All we have to do is put a block in. Yeah, I want you to miss the block. We'll just use the block and push. So we sure. Okay, now come ahead so you're tight on that block. Okay, hold it right there. I'm going to lower the head.
but it wasn't. I got 71%. We just emptied the rest of the beans, what we dumped out of the planter, and then what we had left on the tender into a box. And this is where we keep the seed. We're at Dad's, Mom and Dad's, and the seed shed. We used to sell seed out of here. Sprayer tucked away right now. Hey everybody, got the planter all changed over. I didn't quite wrap up with you yesterday on that, but we're out down on the O'Donnell farm getting the bugs worked out of the corn. We're planting corn right now into the strips we put in last fall, and I think we got everything going now. Seed spacing, singulation, everything's depth. It's still a trial and error. We're still learning this new planter, so I'm hopefully shielding you guys from the wind. You can hear me talking now, but here comes the planter. Zip around that a little bit. Maybe hop in with that after a bit and see what's going on. Just hopped in the shade here. Well, what little shade I can get from this dead tree right around the acreage. Aaron, or John Deere Tech, just showed up to make sure everything's rolling smooth for us and everything. We think we got most of the bugs out, but he's gonna know for sure if we do or not. So just ride along with Dad for a little bit here and make sure, and they'll probably get out a couple times, check the seed depth and spacing and all that, make sure singulation, everything in the cab's reading right on like it should. And yeah, I'm just catching my breath. I'm covered in dust from riding around the planter and riding behind and checking when Dad checks. And just, yeah, still a learning process, and that's all right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap us up for this video, everybody. If you made it this far, appreciate it as always. Still working the bugs out of the planter. We've got a lot of planting left to go. We're hoping by the end of the day tomorrow, Monday, we should have about 700 or so acres done. About split 50-50 corn soybeans. So we got a good chunk of the beans done, and then a good chunk of the corn done as well. Weather is going to be an issue on Tuesday. It looks like there's rain and wind coming, and then by the end, or by the weekend, Next weekend looks like it's supposed to get colder, so hopefully it's not too cold for the seeds we've already got in the ground. I keep seeing the lows creep up, so hopefully they creep up and keep getting. I think the lowest I saw last I checked was about 30 degrees, so if they could keep creeping up, I know they were down like 27 degrees, so if it keeps creeping up, we'll welcome that, because bring on spring and summer and the good growing season. Just talking to my uncle before we filled the planter the last time, farming's a gamble. I mean, you put a bunch of seed in the ground and you hope it grows, and that's definitely the case here. Granted, you have insurance, but it's still a gamble no matter what. But well, thanks again, everybody. Catch you next time.